guys, welcome back. We're out here with a new purchase today. There's a little sneak peek. I don't want to get too much into it because we're going to do a whole bunch of videos on this later on. But today we are going to make some window decals, some car decals with our Cricut Maker and Inkscape. Inkscape, if you don't know, is free software that is open source. It's much like Adobe Illustrator, a little complex. I am not an expert on it. I know enough to be dangerous. Then I'll have to Google for some answers and some stuff. But one thing I figured out how to do was make these little text decals. It's a car decal, and import it into the Cricut design space and cut some white vinyl car decals. Excuse me, cut some white vinyl car decals and get them on the back window of the mini truck. There are a couple complexities when using Inkscape with Cricut and how you get that in, but it's really fairly easy once you get it down. So this is how I do it. Doesn't mean it's the right way to do it, but leave a comment, let me know how you do it if it's different. But this is how I got mine to work. Let's get to the computer.
All right, first I'm going to open up Inkscape, and I'll put the download link for Inkscape into the description so you guys know where to go download that. But it's a free open source Adobe Illustrator-like program, although very complex and many options. So first, I'm going to click that text tool, and I'm going to click here, and I'm going to type my text in. And then I'm going to go back through here, and I'm going to highlight my text. And I'm going to choose a different font. I am going to go through here and look for SF Sports Night, that one. All right. Oops, still got my text selected. I want to go back to my selector arrow right up here to change this. And then I am going to change the size of the first part, the mini. I'm going to change that to like 228. And there we go. There is our text through it. So next, I want to, now that I got my text, and if you can't tell what this is like truck cab, truck bed. I'm going to make a couple of little wheels here. So let's go up and let's choose a circle, and let's just make a circle. Now, I want basically half wheels sticking out. So I need to basically cut off this top part of the circle. So next I'm going to grab my square tool. I'm going to draw a square, rectangle, whatever you want to call that, over the top. And then I'm going to go back to my selector, and I'm going to hold my shift key, and I'm going to select both objects. So then I'm going to go up to path. I'm going to do difference. And what that does is that takes that rectangle away from that circle. So now I need a little circle in here to make it look like a wheel. So let's select our circle tool. Let's make a smaller circle like so. Let's go back to my selector, put that over my wheel or my half wheel, and then select them both again. Hold down my shift key. They're both selected. Do a path difference. Hey, there we go. Go back to my selector. I'm going to select that, and I'm going to right click. I'm going to do copy. I'm going to click out here, and I'm going to right click, and I'm going to do a paste. Now I can drag my wheels up to where I want them. Let's put it right here. And then let's put one right here. Okay, there's our final design. That's really all I want to do. Very simple little car decal. And if you can't tell, we're going to have some new things coming up on the channel. You know, we got us a little mini truck, and we're going to play with that and have some fun. You know, lots of work there, but it'll be fun. Okay, so next I want to select everything. So I'm just going to drag my selector around it. that selects everything. And I'm going to go through here. Now, here's a little, I guess, oddity. I don't know, maybe it's normal for you Illustrator users. We need to basically group this together, because if we just save this as an SVG, a vector graphic, and we try to open it in the Cricut Maker design space software, it's going to be funky. So now that I have this all this text selected, I'm going to go up to my menu and I'm going to do Object Path, and then I am going to do File, Save As. Let's call this, I've done several iterations of this. Let's call this MiniTruckin SVG. All right, so now I'm going to go into my Cricut design space. And I'm going to do New Project. I'm going to upload an image. I'm going to choose my number 4 file I created. Continue, and there we go. It's all showing up good. So really, we just needed to do that object path. That's kind of the step in Inkscape that I think everyone forgets. If you don't do that, it's going to it's just going to show up weird. It's not going to import and then maybe show up weird. So let's insert the image, and let's get it lined up. We're going to set it to cut, and we're going to make it. So now let's go make it. Okay guys, one more thing. That was using Inkscape to go ahead and make this little mini truck symbol, print it out, cut it out of, I just use regular white vinyl, Cricut vinyl that I picked up at Walmart. I think it's about 10 bucks a roll. You know, you could spray those with some waterproofing or, you know, polyurethane or something to try to protect those. I'm not going to do that now. Maybe that's for another video, but just an FYI. You know, let's do something new real quick, guys. I want another one. Let's go ahead and do a new one. I just downloaded a free SVG file /PNG file from the web. I am going to make another just another quick cut for the mini truck. So let's grab this image. That is the free one I downloaded. And I'm going to insert that. I do not want it that big for sure. So I'm going to grab this corner, drag it up. I want it to be, maybe about 2 inches. Now, the other thing I don't like is the angle of that. So I want it to go kind of straight up and down. There we go. Ooh, that's perfect. So let's put that in. Let's go ahead and make that and cut it.
Okay guys, I'm all set up here to go ahead and get my new decals put on the mini truck. More on the mini truck later. I've got some 91% rubbing alcohol here. I'm going to just wipe this window down. I did clean it real good with soap and water. There was some old decals on here at some point. I scraped those off with a razor blade, washed the window. I'm going to give that a second to dry. And then we're going to apply our first decal right along the bottom of the window. Okay, so I have my transfer paper on. That's going to help me get this decal on, but I will need to remove the adhesive backing on the decal. And that's probably going to be easier said than done. But I got it started there, so I need to make sure the decal, yeah, there we go, comes off. The vinyl basically comes off with the transfer paper. So there we go. Get that down out of the way. And I'm going to reach in front of you for a second as I line up my decal. I'm going to start along the bottom. I'm going to push that in real good. Then I'm going to work my way up. Look at that. Custom car decals with your Cricut maker. That's a lot of fun. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to take like a back of a credit card or some kind of card similar to a credit card. You could use your Goodwill Rewards card. And I am going to make sure this is all really pushed in and sticking down. And then I'm going to attempt to remove my transfer tape. You know what also would probably work with this is like a plastic putty knife type. If you have one of those laying around, you don't want to use your Goodwill Rewards card. But yeah, peel slowly. All right, seems to be working better as I peel down from the top. Maybe that's the trick. All right, now let's try down from the top on the rest of it. That seems to work better. Look at that. I think I cracked the code. Hopefully. Oh yeah, there we go. Ooh, yeah. That looks really good. I like it. Let's hit to the other side and do one more. All right, guys. We've got our lightning bolt, whoops, which I would like to put right here. I already wiped it down with alcohol. So I got to do the same thing. I got to get my backing off. Just got to peel that out. Sorry, my hands are a little dirty from working on this mini truck, but more on that later. Don't want to give all that away at the moment. Now, we are going to see if we can get this set on here. Yeah, that looks good. Get your card. Give it a good rub down. And then I think what we said crack the code last time was peeling the transfer paper from the top. A little bit on that one. There we go. There we go. That should look good going down the road. There you go, guys. There's the car decals. I think it looks pretty awesome. A lot of work to be done on this. This is going to be a lot of fun. Will be an intro video on this later, but hey, thanks for taking the time with us today. Thanks for watching. Let us know how you make your car decal. See if you do it any different than you know, what I've done it here. Maybe you've got something easier or something better that can help somebody out. Leave a comment, let me know, do a response video, whatever. Like I said, you could probably spray those before you put them on with some kind of waterproofing. I think some people use polyurethane or other. I am just going to try this out like it is and see how long they last. Maybe I'll make an update video on that and let you know. But anyway, thanks for watching. A lot more videos to come. Like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. We will see you next time.